Have you ever walked into a grocery store thinking, I'm only going to spend about 50 bucks, and you end up walking out with a bill of $250? How? Let's talk about something real. Groceries are expensive. Like, why does it feel like you need 2 full-time jobs just to shop for dinner? If you've been trying to save money on food without turning into a full-time coupon queen, this video is for you. I'm breaking down exactly how I save money on groceries without clipping a single coupon. These are hacks I use every week to keep more money in my pocket and food on the table. So if you're trying to eat good without going broke, stick around. Hi guys, my name is Gabby. Welcome to the Glow and Grow podcast. I help women create a life that they love through conversations that you turn into actions. I don't care what anybody says, using a food pantry or hitting up a 99-cent farmer's market is smart. I'm talking about fresh produce, canned goods, even frozen meats for free or super cheap. Most cities have churches or like community centers that host food distributions weekly. I found avocados, sweet potatoes, organic greens, you name it, for free or for pennies. There's absolutely no shame in stretching your budget. There's only power in knowing how to move smart. Around where I stay, there's a 99-cent farmer's market that has, it was like 10 limes for $1, like crazy prices. Now, I will say some of these markets, there is a caveat. The caveat is sometimes it's not the freshest items, so you need to be smart in what you're buying. You need to pay attention to the quality of the fruits, all right? Like one day it'll be good and the next day it'll be bad kind of thing. So definitely take your time, look through the quality of what you're buying. Make sure it's not, about to go bad or spoiled or about to expire tomorrow, okay? Keep that in mind and make sure you are storing these properly. But yeah, I've gotten hundreds of dollars worth of groceries from these places for a little bit of money. I remember I got crab legs one time for the low, for like 20 bucks, like a whole case of crab legs. It's crazy. And it went a long way. Definitely utilize those resources in your community. Look up food banks, look up 99-cent farmers markets in your area, and you should be able to find some good deals, some food for the low, and save a couple coins. This next one, I swear by. It'll take a little bit more of an investment, but I promise you it's worth it. It is buying in bulk, especially things like rice, beans, oats, frozen vegetables, especially chicken thighs or turkey, your meats. Buy them in bulk. Bulk stores like Costco or Sam's Club save you way more in the long run. And if you don't have a membership, split it with a friend or family member and go half on one, all right? So you don't have to commit to a membership by yourself. Even Dollar Tree or Aldi carry like big bags of basics that can last weeks. You just have to know what to look for. If you know that for the year you're going to be eating a lot of chicken, why not buy a whole case of chicken frozen and just make your meals from there instead of buying 2 chicken breasts for $15 every other day? Like, make it make sense. Same thing for beef. There's been this trend with Costco having this long log of ground beef, and it's like for $40 or something like that. Current price, I don't know what price it is where you are, but I'm just letting you know, if you are utilizing certain meats over and over again, whether it's beef, ground turkey, chicken, whatever it is, definitely buy it in bulk and save money. Now, when I feel like eating out, but I still want to save, I open the Too Good To Go app. This is also not sponsored, by the way. It lets you grab unsold food from restaurants and bakeries for crazy cheap. I'm talking like $4 to $6 for a full complete meal. It also combats food waste, so you're helping the environment as well. So I've gotten sushi, pastries, and even meals from like bougier grocery stores like Whole Foods that would have cost me $40+ only for a small amount. It satisfies my cravings without wrecking my budget completely. So I'm super, super grateful to Too Good To Go. At first, it was not available in my area. And then I just waited. I was waiting on that waiting list. All right, because I was so psyched about it and it finally came to my area, and it is like the best way to try out different foods. If you still want that like takeout experience, but you do want to stick to your food budget, Too Good To Go is perfect. At least in my area though, you have to go to the restaurant or grocery store, wherever you're getting the food. Typically when the restaurant is about to close, like towards the end. So do pay attention to the time. Some of them you'll be able to pick up the food at 9 p.m. Some places you got to wait all the way till like midnight to go ahead and get that food, or 11 p.m. when that restaurant closes. But it all depends on your area and when things typically close. Sometimes they have breakfast items as well. So just a heads up, if you're feeling like, you know what, I don't want to cook at all, I actually want some takeout or something like that, definitely check out Too Good To Go. I got a whole bag of like, I want to say like 30 bagels one time for the price of like $3.99, which was insane. And they were extra nice that day because they gave me like cream cheese flavors, like different cream cheese flavors to go with the different flavor bagels that they gave me. And I ended up freezing them and they lasted like forever. So definitely utilize Too Good To Go. You are not able to pick exactly what you want. You can't like order, oh, I want chicken with yellow rice and da-da-da. No. All right. Typically it's whatever the restaurant has left over. So if you know good and well you are a picky eater, maybe try something else. Try one of my other tips on how to save money on food. Okay. On to the next one. I don't use coupons. I don't have the brain to use coupons for whatever reason. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to like clip coupons. I tried getting into it by following different pages on like TikTok or social media, and they kind of walk you through like weekly coupon sales at different stores. If that's you, definitely look up those pages. They are extremely helpful, but for me, I personally just could not get into it. However, I do shop the sales. One of my favorite go-to tricks is checking the Publix app, because I do shop at Publix often, for their weekly BOGO deals. You don't even have to guess. Just tap the app and search buy one, get one. Sometimes it's protein bars, sauces, pasta, frozen foods. It changes weekly and it adds up. If something I always use is on buy one, get one, I stock up a lot. So there are a ton of stores that have apps that you can shop on, and specifically look up buy one, get one, or any sales that they have going on through the app, so that you don't have to like wander through the store and just happen upon them. Like you can filter it and find all the sales going on. Now, you're probably gonna feel like you've ended up with all these random groceries, right? And you're gonna be like, what can I do with this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this pasta sauce and this random like potato? You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I take a picture of my receipt and I put that into ChatGPT. Shout out to AI. AI is taking over the world. It is here to help you get on the bandwagon, all right, before you get left. But I put it into ChatGPT and I ask it to provide meal ideas for me that I can do with these ingredients that I have brought. And they're actually pretty tasty. All right. So definitely don't be afraid to shop the sale. If you know that you can use it, go ahead and grab it. And keep an open mind. That's like the main part of saving money on food and groceries. Keeping an open mind to the possibilities of what kind of meals you can make. Definitely, 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 you have to stop eating out though. I'm still working on that myself. But stop eating out. Let's get to cooking, right? And let's get to meal prepping. Another way I save money is I keep my recipes simple. I build my recipes and my meals around a protein. So that could be chicken, turkey, whatever it is, a vegetable, whatever's in season, whatever's on sale, and maybe a simple carb. If I'm feeling carby, like rice or potatoes, that's it. No 20-minute Pinterest recipes. I cook, I eat very quickly, and it's simple. It's affordable. It's easy to replicate. And typically when you keep your meals simple, they cost less. At least in my culture, Haitian cooking sometimes has a ton of ingredients, like a ton, like 20 ingredients just to make macaroni, right? So I try to keep my cooking as basic as possible. So just remember meat, vegetables, and a little bit of carbs if you are a carb person, or if you're doing carbs, unless you're keto. then that's a whole nother conversation. The simpler it is, the less it's probably gonna cost. When I meal prep, I make a lot of food. I freeze it. Typically, I make a lot more than I need on purpose. I use soup trays. You can find them on Amazon. I'll link them below. I can freeze anything from soups, sauces, pastas, rice, whatever it is, I can freeze it. That way, I always have something healthy and homemade that I can pop out and heat up. You can either microwave your food or you can put it in the oven. Like, it's totally up to you, girl. I once made white rice and butter chicken and I froze that joint. That thing was good for weeks. Fire. I probably have some in the freezer right now and I might just bust it open after this video. Purposely making more of a dish and then freezing some, you are making your own stash of freezer meals that you can go to at any point. So instead of being like, oh my gosh, I don't feel like cooking, whatever, let me just go out and like stop by Chick-fil-A or wherever. No. You're the Chick-fil-A. You got the food. If you are looking to really like get in your bag and like stop spending excessively on food unnecessarily, definitely look into freezing your meals. After I freeze my meals, I take it out of that tray, the little like silicone trays, and I vacuum seal it because it keeps it fresher longer. Totally optional, but that's just what I do to really seal in my food. And like, yeah, I label it and I just keep it pushing. It saves me from impulsively eating and wasting food. So you don't need to be a master couponer to save real money on groceries. Just be smart, plan ahead, and don't be afraid to use every resource available to you. Food should fuel you, not drain your bank account. Let me know in the comments how you save money on your groceries and what other things you want us to chat about. You want me to put you on to? We can talk about it. I got you. Like this video, subscribe for more saving glow up tips, and share it with your bestie who's tired of breaking the bank at Trader Joe's. See you in the next video. Keep glowing and growing. Peace.